Hi Gemini, welcome to the channel and thanks for being here. I'm going to go ahead and start your Gemini twin flame reading for the Gemini twin flames. Gemini twin flame, Gemini twin flames, Gemini twin flame. The Magician, Queen of Swords, Death card, Six of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Wanting success. Okay, Gemini, so the first card, the Magician. So be careful to not start thinking negatively because you don't want to start manifesting BS. Have clarity, willpower, focus on yourself, have confidence in yourself, work on yourself, give yourself affirmations every day when you wake up till when you go to your bed. Okay? Because maybe you made the decision to kind of distance yourself, or your person made the decision to distance yourself, to distance themselves. So don't get off track. There's a bigger goal. You want to get towards success. And it's not going to happen with baggage. With baggage and worry and just overworking yourself in the system. It's not going to happen that way. The Magician card. Five of Pentacles. So Gemini, you could be feeling lack. You may not have much confidence in yourself at the moment. Maybe your person distanced themselves from you, or they decided to go no contact. Maybe you had an expectation from your person and your person did not give you the validation that you were looking for. So you're telling yourself that your person is not a good place, is not a place where you want to be planting seeds in. The Death card. So you feel like ending the connection. Yeah, you feel like ending the connection. You feel like walking away with the Nine of Wands. It looks like you've had enough. And it looks like you're deciding to go back to living your normal life. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. So if you're going through that, then there's a strong need for you to nurture your creativity, to be inspired again. Be inspired again. And don't let whatever that causes separation to make you start feeling like you don't have what it takes to get you to a land of abundance. Because it shows that you may be giving yourself a hard time. You feel like um, things are lack in the connection. So you're feeling a bit defensive, maybe even impulsive a bit. And you may be deciding to end the connection. But it could just be that you need to transform yourself. You may be still in the same old mentality, the same old 3D way of thinking. So be careful with that. There's a need for you to change. Maybe your outlook, the way you see the connection. Queen of Swords. Ten of Wands. Queen of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Two of Wands. And the Strength card. Okay, Gemini, so it looks like your person has a lot of burdens, has a lot of responsibilities. They're always on the go. So you're learning how to deal with, your attachment towards your person. You're learning how to not be too attached to them and to gather your own strength and direct it into yourself. Because your person, they look like they're dealing with a lot of responsibilities, and you could have demanded something from them. You may have gotten defensive with them. Whatever it is, you weren't too happy with them, or you're going to be expressing that to them in the near future. So there's a need for you to tame that beast within, Gemini, to overcome your fears and to move forward and not let that lack mentality make you weak and lose track of the path that you're on. Okay? Let go of those burdens. Let go of those expectations and direct all of that energy into what you want to expect for yourself. Create the world that you want to experience. Become inspired. And don't walk around with any past baggage, those past same old patterns that didn't get you anywhere from the past. Because you may still have that same mentality that you need to change and transform, that same lack mentality, where it may have self-sabotaged your connections with people from the past. And also, you're making a decision to move away from what no longer serves you. At the same time, how can you're letting go from what no longer serves you, okay? And that is, maybe some things that you need to work on within yourself, the same actions that hasn't served you before. Maybe you need to work on yourself so that you don't make those same mistakes like you did before in the past. It's all about creating, real connections, real genuine connections, and not letting your lower natures self-sabotage, things that you have going for yourself at the moment. Because maybe your expectations aren't being met at the time that you want it met. So you should work on that for yourself. Focus on yourself towards success. It shows that because of the lack mentality, you're not seeing when possibly bottom of the deck is the High Priest. Okay, I'm going to clarify some more of the reading. I don't want to jump to any assumptions. Clarifying the Lovers. The Lovers clarifying the Death card and Temperance. So it shows, Gemini, that you're on the verge of walking away from your connection. Temperance card came out to tell you to take your time. What's the rush? It's love. You want things to transform in the connection with your person. Temperance is saying, what's the rush? Take your time. Two of Pentacles. And know that there's rhythm in the connection. There's rhythm in life. Life is like a pendulum swing. There's activity and then there's inactivity. It's what you do in the time in between the swing is what's important. Uh, you may be making a decision, Gemini. You may have your decision is to walk away from the connection. So you're weighing the balance, you're weighing the pros and the cons of the connection, and you're spending too much time thinking way too much about the connection. You're thinking way too much about the connection with your person. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe you and your person is 2-3D. You both are focused on your bag and you're not focused on your spiritual growth, your spiritual development. You're not focused on your abilities. You're not focused on how to develop abilities. You're just focused on 3D trends, like getting the bag, go and get the bag, and thinking that money solves all of your problems. When you see people who are rich and they do some of the worst things that they could possibly do to themselves. And you both have that chasing the bag mindset where you both don't want to look back and have any regrets at the same time. So there's something where you need to have patience because you are going through transformation, you're going through changes. You have to stop thinking how you've been thinking for so many years, the same programmed way of thinking that created old and outdated patterns that hasn't gotten you anywhere. And in order for you to get out of those patterns, you need to change that mentality. You need to get your mind right. And it starts spiritually first. So it shows with the Six of Swords. You could have distanced yourself. Or your person could have distanced themselves from you. A card flew out. 9 of Cups. The 2 of Cups. And the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini. So it shows that if you are going to distance yourself from your person, invest in yourself and go towards your wishes, your desires, your motivations. Your person is not going to let you get away. See the 2 of Cups here with the 6 of Swords? Your person is not going to let you get away because they realize what they have with you that money cannot buy. Money cannot buy the connection that they have with you. So this person is not going to let you go, Gemini. Okay? You both feel that you're each other's wish fulfillment. Your person may feel like they should invest in you more. It shows that maybe you've put up boundaries out of that lack mentality. So be careful that you're not manifesting lack situations. And because you put up boundaries, because you feel like you're getting lack from the connection, your person may be feeling like they need to invest more, spend more money in you. But like I said, you cannot buy the connection. No amount of money can buy the connection. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. So your person may feel like you could be a great mother. There is a lot of love. But be careful with the negative energies that you could be creating out of lack mentality. Be careful that if your person starts spending money and investing on you, be careful that you don't totally go 3D and lose the whole point of the connection, get pregnant, have babies, and just totally lose focus on your path towards success. You don't want to do that, Gemini. You want to stay on the path towards success. So don't start creating boundaries and demands out of lack mentality. Because your person is going to invest in you regardless. You both are each other's wish fulfillment. Your person is not going to let you go. They're going to see that you're going to distance yourself from them, and they're not going to let you go. They're going to try to meet you halfway somehow. Your person could be confused a bit because your person could be a bit easily influenced with all the YouTube videos going on all over the internet. Okay, but the connection that you have, that you share with your person, is very special, and they realize that, they see that. Clarifying the 6 of Cups. So this, the 5 of Cups. So you feel like, at the same time, you don't want to regret. You don't want to regret the connection. You don't want to turn your back on the connection. So I see, Gemini, that you're not going to fully, block your person and walk away from them. It shows that you're not going to do that. Also, what I'm seeing in the reading, Gemini, is, the reason why you're upset at your person and demanding more from your person is because your person is dealing with a lot of responsibilities that they are learning along their path on what to do with those burdens and responsibilities. So it's very important that you tame the beast within. Don't turn into a demon. Don't turn into a witch, because that will slow down the process even more with your person. Things are transforming with the death card, the lovers, temperance, and the two of pentacles. Things are transforming that you can't see with the naked eye as yet. Like I said, life is like a pendulum swing. There's activity and inactivity, dynamic and passiveness. So it's about you finding the balance and to not be controlled by your emotions and becoming impulsive and operating out of your lower natures because your expectations didn't get met at the time you wanted it met. So be careful, because you don't want to regret. You don't want to say something that you regret, and you don't want to do something that you regret. Like blocking and walking away from your person, walking away from the special connection that you have just because um you think that it's not falling in your lap the way you want it to. You'll be surprised. The connection possibly could change in a way where it works out even better than what you expected. But you have to stay on your path. The Three of Swords. So you feel like you're getting a lot of heartbreak. And you feel like you're at your wit's end. But there's a reason why it's on top of the Six of Cups. It takes time. It takes time, and it takes an equal give and take. It takes reciprocity. Queen of Wands. So you need to have confidence in yourself. You need to have confidence in the connection. That's how you're going to manifest the outcome that you want. Don't start getting shaky and starting to be insecure and letting your fears take over, what you've worked so hard for, Gemini. Don't let that happen. It's time for you to muster up the strength to be inspired, be inspirational, build your confidence, work on yourself, and don't start going into lack mentality, because I feel like that's connected. The Five of Cups is connected to the Five of Pentacles. That's a lack mentality that could cause heartbreak in the connection, because you, out of that lack mentality, you're doing things out of that lack mentality. That's manifesting things to not go in your favor. So you need to get a hold of yourself, have confidence in yourself, keep going. And that doesn't mean to be needy, to attach so much of your every being into your person that they turn into your God, that they turn into something that you worship. You cannot do that. You can't put all your energy into them. Direct that energy into yourself and make magic happen. Eight of Swords. Manifesting takes a strong spirit, not a weak spirit. You have to remain consistent. Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck, in a stuck mind, in a stuck old and outdated mentality that no longer serves you. You need to start um, thinking differently, seeing things differently. Six of Wands. Start paying attention to the right things. The Queen of Swords. And the Justice card. Paying attention to creating peace, harmony, balance. Not letting your emotions confuse you. Paying attention to how you interact with your person, how you interact with others. That's what you need to pay attention to. Okay, you could be having trust issues with your person because you feel like your person gets a lot of attention with the Six of Wands. So you're having to work on your trust, working on your trust with your person, and learning how to create harmony with your person, learning how to have balance with your person. You know, sometimes it's hard at times when you feel like your person is not showing you any attention, not paying you any attention. But that's just the Two of Pentacles. That's just the natural ebb and flow. It's not going to be the same peak all the time, or else you're not going to appreciate, or else you're not going to, you know, have the inner knowing that it's a true connection with your person. So they're not going to always all the time give you the attention that you're looking for. When the connection becomes passive or it's not as active as it once was, that's time for you to create harmony. That's the time for you to create balance. That's the time for you to speak words that are not destructive. That's the time for you to relate with your person whenever they come towards you, to connect with you, to deepen the bond, solidify the bond that you have between them. Don't start treating them bad, or don't turn into a demon as soon as they, you know, kind of, you know, pull away with their attention. That's just life. That's life. You're not going to get the same range of attention all the time. Ask married couples. There's times when they're romantic with each other, and then there's times when they just want their own space. That's natural. That's normal. So don't start feeling like you can't trust your person. Um, and when I say trust, that means, you know, don't impulsively try to investigate them, ask them questions, and don't start doing things out of that lack mentality, Gemini, because that is what's gonna mess up the connection with your person. Tame that beast within. Your person is getting rid of something that they need to get rid of for a long time now. And it looks like they're just beginning. So you need to have patience, you need to have temperance in order for the connection to transform the outcome that you wanted. Okay, don't think that when the connection is inactive that means that it's that your person is disinterested. No, that's not the case. You need to pay attention to things that create harmony within you, create balance within you. That's not going to make you um close your heart chakra, or that's not going to make you naive and a fool and leave your heart chakra wide open. You need to have a balance. A balance. That's why the Justice card is here. And the Queen of Swords representing Libra. Right now the moon is in Libra. So be careful to um start um looking for something that you wish you didn't look for. Be careful that you don't start um accusing your person of anything, or trying to see if they're, being faithful to you or whatever. That is becoming way too attached. So you don't want to end up doing something that you regret and that will cause a heartbreak in the connection, and you don't want to say something that you can't take back. That's very important. So it shows you don't have to worry, because it shows your person is not going to let you go too far. They're going to be right there, making sure that you don't get away. But you need to stop the lack mentality so that you don't start manifesting BS, creating BS for yourself. That needs to put an end, and you need to transform and change out of that old pattern, out of that old cycle. So you need to initiate and create new ideas to create harmony and balance from within, and tame that beast within, Gemini. Okay? And a new cycle will begin with the World card at the bottom of the deck. And communication will come back again. With the Seven of Pentacles, don't get into lack mentality. Don't start to become impatient. And don't start to analyze the connection so much to where you start putting guilt on yourself. You need to step away from that, because with the Ten of Swords, your person is going through their own transformation. Maybe your person needs to kind of change their ego. Maybe they're functioning too much out of their ego, where it's creating fear for you. You need to be patient, give it time, just in case your person is, too much into their lower self, too much focused on the passionate energy between you, the lust between you. So that could be because out of lack mentality, creating all of that in your mind. That's why it's important that for you to be able to relate with them, so that you can solidify a bond. Twin flame connections, they already have a bond. There's already a deep spiritual bond there. So don't think that you need to do extra to solidify the bond. No, what you need to do is mission. Focus on yourself, invest more in yourself, because your person is not going to let you get away. So be careful that you don't start to cause an argument with your person, especially during the Libra moon. If your person wants to come in and communicate with you, be open to that communication. If you have some questions that you want to ask them in a way where it's not out of your emotions. So it's important for you to do your shadow work. After you do your shadow work, you're not going to feel the need to maybe ask the same question that you thought made sense. After you do shadow work, you're going to say to yourself, asking that question didn't make any sense. And just keep it moving. Because, a lot of people are easily influenced. So you just have to get your mind right and, have an equal give and take. Don't give too much, and don't expect to take so much too. There needs to be reciprocity. Okay, Gemini. So it shows that, you're going to be It shows that you're a bit frustrated with your person. You feel like they're taking too long. You feel like putting up boundaries because you're starting to think too negatively, where you're starting to manifest BS. So remain consistent and don't do something that you regret, okay? Your person sees you as their wish fulfillment and they're not going to let you go. Maybe you want them to chase you, whatever it is, they're not going to let you go. They're going to come in and they're going to try to prove themselves investing more in you because you're going to be putting up boundaries. At the same time, be careful that you're not manifesting an outcome that you don't want to go into your favor. So it's about taming the beast from within and understanding that there is good times and then there's times where you just need to chill and be cool. Okay, and don't take it personal. Don't think that you're not getting the attention that you want. That's just emotions. Okay, Gemini, that was your reading. Thank you.